This is my personal collection of antique Hmong flintlocks that I am thinking about selling. Not completely sure, but willing to let go. Let's put it that way. They're ranked from my least favorite to my most favorite, and I'll kind of explain why and what I'm asking for them. You know, the prices are somewhat negotiable again because I'm just thinking about letting them go. So I don't know if so I haven't really set a price. And I'll talk a little bit about what makes each one kind of unique and why they're personal. This one has this little thing right here on there that allows you to pull instead of what is normal, which is a piece of string like this, and this one. The other ones don't have it, but usually you would put a piece of string here. But this one, they actually made this thing, and it pulls out, so you don't have to have the string. It's permanent. So because of that, it's like a collector piece if you like to collect things because it's really unique. Because of that, it's one of my personal ones. This one, it's personal because everything on it is original. In terms of like how much I actually like it, like the shape and the size, the length, it's, again, you can see it's like one of my least favorite ones. I like all of these, they're my personal, but of this, it's on the less favorable side. This one is a awesome paw, but it needs some repairs. And the main thing, the flintlock and the barrel is in exceptional shape. The flintlock is in great shape, but the only thing that needs repair is the wood and these teeth. So if you see, they used to have barrel bands here. Now they're missing. And it actually goes past this wooden stock. But it broke. This wooden stock, presumably it broke. So then they just took off these teeth. These teeth probably were silver, and then they took them off and used them for jewelry and made these crappy ones. So that one needs wooden repair. But if it is repaired, it will be in amazing shape. This is one of the best barrels I've ever seen. It's enormous, and it's 100% safe to shoot. This one is one of my favorites because everything is original. You can see the wooden stock. This one, the wooden stock's original too. You can see like the burl. This one is original, but it doesn't have the burl. These are actually all original. There's none of them that have anything that's unoriginal except like this little fur ball. And the string here is also not original. But sometimes if you see them, they won't have this burling on the wood, and then that usually indicates that it's not original or at some point has been replaced, because that's really iconic to Hmong guns, is this burling on the wood. Back to this one. The reason why it is personal and it's kind of in the middle is that it does need some like readjustments on the frizzen here. And then these T, they're complete except that they're not welded, so they're folded. So the artisan probably remade these two because these are aluminum and not silver. Like this is silver, this is aluminum. So because of that, your T no pe bao then ni original. And then but otherwise the gun is very beautiful. It's ready to shoot. This next one, it's missing T na. Missing T, and you can see like parts like this one is very obvious. It used to have a little T right here, but it's missing. And it's probably had like 2 or 3 right here too. You can see like the parts where it's looking bare. This one also is not original, because this, I don't know, they probably took this off it looks like a food can or something because of the ridges. So the reason I like it and I was saving it for myself is because it is an enormous gun. Like the barrel is like 60 caliber. So but it does need the tea replaced, but it's in exceptional condition. This one is probably my favorite for how burly this wood is. The reason why it's for sale, I'm thinking, is because the frizzen right here, it's missing. So this piece right here that is responsible for creating the sparks, it's missing. So you will have to replace that. However, if you were to replace that, it is such an amazing gun. The flash hole or the touch hole is in great shape. That hole right there. The paling hole is absolutely beautiful. The T are all original, and they are welded. So I was talking about folded versus welded. You can see that these T, they're just folded, so they're not welded like this. So this artisan was much more skilled. This is more typical, where they weld the T, no, so it's seamless, and it's, if you do see a seam, it's a welded seam like this, rather than this is just like he physically folded this into each other. So it's the craftsmanship and the T and this one again just needs the frizzen replaced, which honestly it is kind of tricky if you don't know how to blacksmith and stuff. So probably not for most people to purchase this one. Something like this one where just the wood needs to be kind of touched up, I think most handy people could do it, but this one is kind of a specialized repair. But it is still, despite this, it's one of my favorites. It's gonna be priced higher because I will get around to this one of these days. Or if someone wants to buy this and hire me to do it. And then this gun is the most favorite because just once you've seen enough guns, you'll know why this one is my favorite one of this bunch. It doesn't look exceptional. Jandongna might have been replaced. It's so old and like ash is on there because they hide it in the cellar where above the fireplace so it doesn't rot and the termites don't get to the wood. The wood might look like this underneath. So when you look, that was it. It doesn't look that special, but it's in such good shape. So if you look at the trigger, if I pull it back, the spring works really well. So it means that the artisan, the craftsman who made this, the gunsmith, he really knew how to pick metal and how to temper and how to heat treat it. So it works very well, and you can tell by all the wear on this frizzen that it was shot so much. And then right here, this is the most awesome part. This is where the Ji cha thế Ji plau Ji u Ji no ne Ji tan no to to da Ji Ji Hmong e Ji cha Ji da Ji do nu no Ji Hmong mo Ji I kon cha lo dang do da po ne. So it has that piece of spiritual significance. I have some over here too that I'm not sure if I want to sell. They would have to be for the right price. This one, because it's all original and it's very small and kind of unique. This frizzen's kind of loose though, so it will need some repairs, but it just, I don't know, there's just some things that some guns speak to you. Some of it is just subjective. It's not all objective. And this one I'm keeping because the T fits so well. This is unique and the geometry is nice that it doesn't hit this one. The frizzen is struck. And the touch hole here is tiny, so probably keeping these. And then the ones in the bag here are not for sale, but that is kind of a brief overview. If anyone is interested, let me know. And yeah, send me any questions. In terms of pricing, let's go over that first before I end this video. Let's say like this part, over here, I'm probably gonna ask like the 1,200 range, 1,000, maybe like these three here in the middle, 1,500. And then these two, I probably want this one probably 2,000. This one, man, maybe like $3,000. But yeah, let's say like 2,500 for these two, 1,500 for these, and then this one, these two probably closer to the $1,000 range. Yeah, 1,000 maybe with like shipping. Final price, okay? Shipping. You can tell I haven't made up my mind on this because it's personal collection. I'll probably let this go, these two, for 1,200. Like, that'll probably be easy for me to do. This one probably like 1,500 because it needs so much repairs. These two, maybe like, man, 1,800. This one probably like 2,000. This one maybe 2,500. Final price. All right, let me know if you guys have any questions.